Good morning everyone, I'm here with the Volvo ES90 at City Watt and I'm charging to 100% since we're doing a range test. The car's a 92 kWh battery, 88 kWh can be used, double LTP range is 635 or 625 kilometers and I'm trying to do a range test at 130 kilometers an hour. The car has a heat pump, has rear wheel drive with 333 horsepower. We have summer tires on, but 22-inch summer tires, 285s in the rear, 255s in the front. It's drizzling right now, but it shouldn't be raining all day. But it's also not gonna get extremely warm. It's a great car to drive. We'll see how it is when we do a range test. And charging at high state of charge is the same as with the old Volvos. Takes very long time. I plugged in at 98% and it's at 20 to 25 minutes to 100%. Now it says 5 minutes, so hopefully it's soon done. I am on my way and I'm driving 132 on the speedometer, or this beautiful, if it would be focused but it can't with the rain, head-up display because the speedometer is 2 kilometers an hour off the real speed. I have cruise control on, I have steering assist on. Everything is nice. It just started raining. It shouldn't rain too much though. That's not the plan. I reset my trip. I charged to 100%. My trip is here. So far this. And I have my climate on 21 degrees, no AC. The heat will be on because it's 15 degrees out there. I am at 75%, so used 25% of my battery, drove 98.5 kilometers. That would mean 394 kilometers of full range. Consumption is 23 kWh per 100 kilometers, but Volvo is not saying so accurate numbers. It's just 22 or 23 or 24, nothing in between. I used 22.5 kWh so far. Drive is good, a bit busy for Sunday morning. So I'm guessing holiday over somewhere because that's unusual. How is the Volvo ES90 on a highway at 130 kilometers an hour? It's nice and quiet, it's comfy, the seats are a bit hard, but it's okay. I like it. It's really nice to drive. Cruise control is normal Volvo, slows you down very early, but this, again, I see that in so many cars now, that it's really, really early, and it's fine. Safety. A steering assist, when it's straight or slight corners, it's okay. When it's a bit of more of a corner, even like this, sometimes it starts to search around and it gets a bit uncomfortable. The lane change assist is okay, takes a bit, but it's very comfortable. And you have to press the indicator just long. When you do the short thing, you do it yourself. And the turning on and off of the steering assist is really nice. When you do it on a steering wheel, when you do it yourself, it vibrates. I don't get that. Like it's a warning. I know I turned it off. When it turns off automatically because it doesn't see the lines, I want a warning. But if I turn it off, I don't need a warning. And annoyingly, the attention warning thing, I have it turned off. It's still on. I just look at the map for 2 seconds and it gives me a warning. That's annoying. And I had this on my first drive with this car. Then when I did my long distance trip, it didn't do it the whole day for 10 hours. So I have no idea. I'm at 50%, used 50% of the battery, and I drove 201 kilometers. So we have 402 kilometers of full range. The range got more. Very, very interesting. 19 degrees out there. Consumption stayed the same. And I don't know yet if I go highway north where there's more traffic, or I stay on this and just go back and forth. Because one time back and then back to this again is around 70 kilometers. It's way less traffic, but I will maybe I have to turn around more times. I don't know yet. I think I stay on this highway. I turned around, I navigated to the charger, but we're not gonna do this. I turned around because there's a construction zone starting 11 kilometers with 80 and then 120 afterwards. And I did this last week with the Kia EV4 Fastback and it was just horrible. It puts my average speed so low and the consumption, everything is just wrong. So I turned around before the construction zone, and this is for 2 years. They need 2 years for 10 kilometers of new highway. Oh my God. And 2.5 years, by the way. And then, so I'm gonna go back and then go back in direction of Regensburg until navigation tells me I arrive with around 10 to 15% at the charger. Then I'm gonna drive back. I said it. I'm at 25%, you can't see, drove 296 kilometers. It thinks that it will arrive with 18% right now. And one weird thing, down here I see 4% for battery care. So battery cooling or battery heating. And this is even before when I navigated to the charger. So it didn't preheat the battery, navigating to a charger. And this morning I charged with 16 kilowatt. Why would it cool the battery? So this 4% is weird. Really weird. If you want to charge for free, use Andcharge. Andcharge is an app, you install it on your phone, and when you are at a charger, you just say a few information about the charger and rate the charger. And for this, you get kilometers and stars. And these you can exchange for charging credit. Use the link in the description below to get 20 kilometers to start with. I arrived here with 18%. 325 kilometers driven, 22 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer average consumption, average speed, what we used, and I saw it's battery care and electronics. So the electronics most likely used those 4%. This is just a 300 kilowatt charger, but still I only get 198 kilowatt at, what is it, where are we now, 20%. And on my long distance test, the peak I've seen was 322. But what I noticed at hyperchargers like this, it goes up very slowly. At Ionity, it went up very fast. What a great drive, great weather, except for when we started, it rained for 5 minutes. The rest of it was dry and the road was dry in a minute. Very important, The kilometers that I use to calculate the range right now is from the car, because at home I have the Google Maps, have to do this whole trip, the weird things that I did. But when I take the kilometers that the car shows, I get to a range of 396 kilometers, so a bit under 400 kilometers today at great conditions. And with these gigantic tires, I get it. And Volvo is not famous for have extremely efficient motors, so this is okay. This is just way better than in the EX90. It makes total sense, gigantic SUV or very streamlined sedan. So very, very nice. If you want to compare range results, there's a link in the description to a Google spreadsheet where all my range tests and long distance tests are in there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, BaddyLev1. But that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.